Welcome back. If you have just tuned in, you are watching News Desk here on Joy News on Multi TV. So the ruling NDC is set to hold its National Delegates Congress next month. Some candidates have been talking about why they ought to be chosen for the various positions.
We've taken the final formal step. We've taken the first formal step towards winning the chairmanship position of the Great National Democratic Congress. I think that we've gotten to a time in the history of our party when we need a visionary, committed, disciplined, and dedicated chairman to lead this party to regain its fortunes. We need a chairman who is committed to reconnecting the party to its mass base, because that is where our strength lies. This party cannot continue to be disconnected from the grassroots of the party. This party can no longer continue to be used as an election machine and the people who make victory possible abandoned. Dan Abudakbi is the one with the vision and commitment to bring this change about, to ensure that not only are we battle ready for 2016, but that we shall create a party in which our members will feel constantly renewed, in which our members will know that their hopes and aspirations are at the center of leadership positions. I will provide a leadership that is solution-driven. Mine will not be a leadership that will be complaining, but I'll provide a leadership which will team up with the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, to fulfill our mandate to the absolute satisfaction of the teaming members of our party. I hope and I believe that our members will be discerning enough come Congress Day to give their mandate to me to lead this party into a brighter future. Thank you very much.
I am the immediate past regional youth organizer of the NDC. Now, talking to the delegates, I am the only one with a solid record of grassroots party participation and activism, and that puts me tall above all other candidates. Candidates may shout that we are grassroots people, but they are unable to provide a solid record of working at the lower level. Now, if we take the youth wing, one of the important segments is the TEI. And because of my capacities as a lawyer, for example, flowing from the fact that the first time they have voting rights was when Honorable Haruna Idrisu was the national youth organizer, they are also convinced that if I am given the opportunity, I am going to move to ensure that there's a constitutional recognition for TEI. In law, normally we will say that two things exist: what is created by law or what is created by nature. So that if you are not created by nature, you necessarily must be created by law in order to exist. As the law of the NDC stands now, there is no constitutional provision dealing with TEI. And I'm going to move so hard to ensure that that intellectual segment of the youth wing becomes a constitutionally recognized arrangement.
Right, so staying a bit on the NDC elections, we have our reporter Kwabena Chenchene, who is currently at the NDC press conference. Hello, Kwabena.
Hello, Gladys.
Quickly update us on how far things are going.
Well, the race for the various national offices for the National Democratic Congress is ongoing, with a number of people filing their nominations. Since actually the time slot was allotted from 14th November till now, today. In fact, it was supposed to have closed by now, but I hear there's an extension of some sort, because you are still expecting quite a number of people to file, including the incumbent looking at the General Secretary of the party, for instance. He hasn't filed, with a number of a few others also not filing as of now, but I'm told most of them are on their way. They are en route. They will be filing any moment from now. So far, quite a number of people have filed. I've been trying to speak to the Director of Administration, who is in charge of the process so far. How the process works is that you walk in with your documents, he verifies and authenticates them, and then he gives you a copy of the documents, and then the rest is sent to the national office for the vetting process, which I'm told will be on Friday. But standing by with me right now is one of the aspirants, actually, for youth organizer of the party, in the person of Prince Kasim. Let me quickly talk to him. Let's just find out how the process has been for him. So, Prince,
it has been very smooth, and I'm happy with the process.
How are you of your plan? You're saying that what is difficult by the day for the NDC to win outcomes. Do you think with you in the Home of Affairs, anything is going to change?
Oh, yes. With me at the helm of the NDC Youth Affairs, I will bring in new and vibrant ways of doing things. We need to re-energize the youth at the grassroots. We need to come together as a youth. We need to go into the campuses we have in this country, the tertiary institutions, and organize the party from there. We need to go to the community in this country and organize the party from there. And I believe I'm up to that task because I've done it before.
It's something that is already being done?
Well, the youth wing has been dormant. The youth wing has been inactive, and we need to re-energize it.
Okay. So that's Prince Kasim. We'll be speaking to him some more later on, but just a quick update so far. As I speak to you, Nadmo Boss, in the person of Mr. Potofi, is also here. We'll be speaking to him in a jiffy, just that there's a bit of a crowd close to where he is now. I'm also told that, in fact, I have seen Kofi Adams also here. I think he's about to file also. So we'll be speaking to him if we get the opportunity. Let me just quickly run you through this. There are still some officers who haven't showed up here as I speak to you. We are still waiting for Kwabne J, as well as the Shedun Ketia and Boatinjan. All of these people have not filed. They are incumbents of various portfolios, but they haven't filed their nominations as I speak to you now, even though the deadline initially was supposed to be 10 a.m. today. But we are still waiting for that. I've also seen former local government minister Honorable Fuson Pofo also in the premises, in the queue, ready to file his nomination. So basically, this is it. But we also told that there's been a postponement of the date for the National Congress. Initially, we're told it was supposed to be 13th of December. We are told it's been moved to the 20th of December. I'm waiting for an official communication from the party, and as soon as we get that, Joy News will be the first to break that information.